Good morning, dear viewers. You're welcome to this special Monday morning. My name is Abraham Minor Joda. And as the sun rises to a new week, the nation woke up to a somber hue across the country as we mourn the passing away of the nation's, one of the nation's defining leaders, former President Muhammadu Buhari. He was a man of very few words, but firm conviction, a soldier, a statesman, and a symbol of discipline. His life was a journey of second chances, from the corridors of military rule to the ballots of democracy. He showed the world that history could actually repeat itself. And as we all know, it repeated itself with different rhythm. Perhaps nothing captured the tone of his person, his presidency, more than the word he uttered on his inauguration day in 2015, May 29, 2015. Words that echoes across party lines and power blocks. And the famous words were, "I belong to everybody and belong to nobody." This phrase defined who he was. It became a compass. Well, let me tell you, he was loved by many, questioned by others, but undeniably unforgettable. President Buhari was not just a man of power. He was a man of principle. If you look at his fight against corruption, insistence on integrity, and stoic presence in our political landscape, we can say that, yes, he was one of those who shaped the political landscape of Nigeria. He was loved by many. Just like I said, and he was questioned by many also. That is the hallmark of a great man. So on behalf of the entire management and staff of Sun TV, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the Buhari family, the people of Daura, and the people of, and indeed all Nigerians. May God grant them the strength to bear this loss. Well, this morning, with me to look at the life and times of President Muhammadu Buhari is Mr. Ira Daniel Koko, and the Director of News and Public Affairs on Sun TV. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham, and good morning to you out there.
Yeah, my condolences to you.
My condolences to you and every one of us in this country that we have lost one of our most patriotic leaders. We must admit that he played his role as a leader of this country. He has finally brought out our condolences to his family, our condolences to the people and government of Katsina. May Allah grant him Al-Jannah Firdausi.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. What does President Muhammadu Buhari represent, the former President Muhammadu Buhari represent to you? What was your fondest memory of President Muhammadu Buhari?
Well, my fondest...
Or when you think about President Muhammadu Buhari, what comes to your mind?
Well, he's the leader that we grew up to read in textbook and see as somebody that is, to a very large extent, upright until he became the elected president. And we see that the corruption under his watch became so massive that it clean away the kind of belief that we used to have that he's an upright man. We've received testimonies of him when he was a military head of state, though he was described then as autocratic and despotic leader, but to some extent he was able to introduce some sanity, war against indiscipline and corruption. We read those things in government textbook like that, and we were so fond of him. He had this kind of followership before he became elected president of Nigeria that everybody believes that Buhari is, to some extent, a very good saint that can turn the fortunes of this country. But after he emerged as the elected president, so many things happened. He played his role, I must admit. He has contributed his quota to the development of Nigeria. But he couldn't fight corruption the way we were expecting him to fight corruption before he became the elected president.
Yeah, thank you very much. If you ask me, anytime I remember President Muhammadu Buhari, there are two incidents that comes to my, not an incident really, to memories that I have, and the memories of long time. Those memories stick more to me than the recent memories. I remember some years back, while I was in primary school, we were told that the president was coming to visit Ilorin, Kwara State. Okay. And I can remember I had to leave my house dressed in my school uniform. I went to an area they call Challenge in Ilorin. We queued on the road with flags. Okay. That was my first time of remembering that, yes, you welcome the president or this thing. And the military rule just came in. So the atmosphere was soldiers everywhere and the rest of it. So I can remember the spot I stood around Challenge Road in Ilorin then, and it drove past. I can remember that I saw him waving, and it's a memory that anytime I think of him, that is the most profound memory I have of President Muhammad, him waving at us, and I waved, and I said he waved at me. We all said, no, he saw me and he waved at me, and he has this smile on his face. So that is the memory I have of him. And also, I remember then, it was a period when we were living around area where there are a lot of department stores, shops, and people sell provisions and the rest of it. We just realized that after some time, soldiers do come, they will open the shop, people will queue, and they will sell to them. So that was my memories of, they say, oh, it is the new president, this, that is ensuring that people don't. Later I realized that the word is hard. But then people are hiding goods, so they are selling. So that's my memory. That's the memory I have for President Muhammadu Buhari. And I think that was the memory many people had when they voted for him to become president. And the other thing that will always, let me say thank him for, is the fact that he has shown to us that individuals don't make a forest. We need strong institutions, not individuals. It is these strong institutions that will fight corruption, that will bring development. Because the individual will eventually be consumed by the weak institutions. Yes. So the mistake Nigerians made, and even to a large extent this government, was to believe that his person alone was enough. But we realized that when these things work, well, the strength of an individual is there, but you need strong institutions to ensure that whatever it is you want to do is done. Let us. We are still going to. It's a day dedicated to the president, President Muhammadu.
But who do you think will miss him? Who do you think will miss him particularly like that? Maybe his political associates. And those people that benefited from him just inducing them. And
those who will miss him the most were those who were planning to get his endorsement for 2027 election. I'm talking politically, not family members and genuine associates and friends.
That is the aspect that everyone wanted us
politically, to see. Those who were missing were those that were hoping to use his name to garner votes. Now the president, former President Muhammadu Buhari, Gaskia as is popularly known, is no longer here. So everybody to your tent, Israel, you can't say that I was endorsed by him and this and that. So now you have to, those who were, their strategy was to go to Daura or go to Kaduna to get his blessing. Well, now the floor is open for everybody.
And those who consider him to be favoring a particular ethnic tribe or some geopolitical zone during his reign as the president of Nigeria, where he appointed so many northerners into key offices too. You see how he's been tongue-lashed on social media and other...
I have to speak my mind. Some people don't know how to act. You look at some things that some people utter, you begin to wonder. They don't know that nobody lived this life alive.
That is it.
And we have a culture, we have a tradition, we have morals. You can criticize, I can criticize a dead man, but you don't. There's a limit. Even to a living on a dead person, there's a limit to the things that you speak, especially things that you can't even verify. You respect. There are some who are mourning him. No matter what your grievance is, you should respect the fact that a lot of millions of people are mourning his death today. For this period, whatever you feel about it, manage that situation. You can vent, you can talk about his failed policies, his this, whatever you feel about it. But do it in a way that that shows that you even have respect for yourself. Because we are all going to die. It's just living before anybody. And it's not about age. It's not about how long or how rich. It's not about what you've done or what you've not done. Everybody will live, everybody will die. So if you don't respect the death, I've seen situations whereby people speak ill of people and it happens to them. And people on social media, they will bring back that this. They say, he said this, and look at where he is today.
I also believe that because you're still alive, you don't know how your end will come. Even the things you say about President Buhari and you tongue lash him and say he's this and that, because you're still alive, you're not sure what you may do before your own end comes. So I think the best thing is for us to pray for the repose of his soul and see to it that we give him the respect that he deserves as the deceased, according to our culture and according to the things we hold as morals.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let us go to the weather report for today. Let's see what the weather... Well, whatever happens, the weather doesn't stop. The
rain will have to fall.
The rain will have to fall. The sun will have to shine. Whatever it is, the weather does not change except for climate change. So let me look at what the weather has for us today. Coming. Okay. It's generally mild and cloudy day across most parts of Nigeria. The skies range from scattered cloud to fog in the south, while the northern and central regions are experiencing overcast conditions with some clear skies in parts. Temperatures are expected to remain comfortably warm with a mix of sun and clouds across the region. Well, we also have some of the hottest locations. Let's also look at temperature highlights across Nigeria. Hottest location is Yola. Hottest location is Yola, overcast and warm. Then we have coolest location is Dutse with 20 degrees Celsius, clear and mild. Capital city Abuja, overcast skies, 24 degrees. And it feels like 24 degrees. Because today's overcast, for Abuja, today's forecast ranges between 29 degrees high and 21 degrees low with light southwesterly winds at 6 km per hour. Now, looking at the regional snapshots for the southwest, Lagos, foggy morning with a mild 23 degrees Celsius. Abeokuta, Osogbo, Akure, fog and calm conditions, temperatures between 20 to 23 degrees. Ibadan, passing cloud with a cool 21 degrees Celsius. While the southeast, south-south, Oka, Umuahia, Owerri, Asaba, scattered to passing cloud or steady at 24 degrees Celsius. Yenagoa, partly cloudy and mild at 24 degrees Celsius. For the north central, Kaduna, Zaria, mild and partly cloudy at 23 degrees Celsius. While Bauchi, overcast, 22 degrees Celsius. For the far north, Katsina, sunny and mild at 22 degrees Celsius. Sokoto, overcast, 24 degrees Celsius. Dutse, clear skies and 20 degrees. While for the northeast, Yola is warmest in the country today at 26 degrees Celsius, under overcast skies. Then the strongest winds are in Dutse and 7 km per hour. Most other areas report gentle breeze below 6 km per hour, making it a calm weather day overall. Well, for the general advisory, although rainfall is not dominant this morning, expect possible afternoon showers, especially in the southern and central regions, due to prevailing humidity and cloud buildup. Commuters are advised to carry umbrellas just in case. Well, that is the weather report for today across the country. Well, that's that for the weather report. Let's come back to the stories. And before then, we have to also, Nigeria also lost a rare gem in the person, the Awujale of Ijebu-Land.
That monarch happens to be a friend of...
Oh, yes, who happens to be?
Former President
Buhari. And today is also, we have to the people of Ijebu. We send our condolences to the people of Ijebu. Oba Adetona passes on at 91 years old. So may his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
Well, let us start with the Guardian this morning. Let us look at what the Guardians have. The Guardian have for us, okay, from the headlines, the Guardian, money as Awujale Oba Adetona passes on at 91. That is the story on the Guardian this morning. Opposition lament as APC sweep Lagos local government polls. Tinubu article distracting youths from, well, okay, that's another story. Let us look at the major story. Tributes reflections on legacy as Buhari bows out at 82. The man, his legacies, policies, health, and controversies. Let us look at what the Guardian has to say about former President Muhammadu Buhari. Well, President Bola Tinubu and other eminent Nigerians paid tribute to former President Muhammadu Buhari, who passed away on Sunday in London. The precise cause of death has yet to be disclosed. It was 82. With the President Tinubu mourns, he says a national tragedy. He has sent the Vice President to UK to accompany the body back home. So the Vice President is already in the UK, and they're going to accompany the body back home today, where he will be buried according to Islamic rites. And I think it's a show of respect.
Yeah, he's former head of state, and he deserves that kind of respect. We're looking forward to him being given a state burial. And that, I think in this report, it's featured how President Tinubu has convened an emergency executive council meeting. Is it to be held today or tomorrow? Tomorrow. In honor of the late former President Muhammadu Buhari. Okay, on the T, you can see on your screen how the Vice President has arrived.
Okay, and I think they just took it away. That is the President's son there.
Okay.
Yes.
The person in black?
Yes.
Is she?
No, the former President's son, sorry. Okay. President Muhammadu Buhari.
Former President Muhammadu Buhari's son. Okay. Okay, that's Nigerian Air Force, the plane that conveyed the Vice President Shetima to London is going to coordinate the repatriation of the corpse of former President Buhari to Nigeria. That's his son. That's the name of the son.
And I think that's the chief of staff to the president there. Gbajabiamila. Well, if you look at it, the president also has directed a special session of the Federal Executive Council to be held tomorrow in honor of the late leader. His passing marks the end of a political era spanning nearly 5 decades, during which he served as both military rule and democratically elected president. Meanwhile, Jonathan Obasanjo Babangida paid tributes in Nigeria has lost a patriot. Northern Governors Forum, Buhari was a leader of duty, humility, and strategic patience. So as Northern Governors also paid tributes, a legacy of integrity and sacrifice. We also have Bago, Oborowere, Abiodun, others, loud former president. Let us just look at what the Guardian say. In a statement issued from the State House, Abuja, Tinubu said the country has lost a soldier, a statesman, and a patriot who gave his all in service to the nation. This is a deep moment of national pain, Tinubu declared. President Muhammadu Buhari embodied discipline, duty, and devotion to Nigeria in passing is a national tragedy. The presidency has spoken with former First Lady Aisha Buhari to personally offer condolences to the bereaved family. He also directed Vice President Kashim Shettima to travel immediately to the United Kingdom to accompany the president's body back to Nigeria. And in accordance with Islamic rights and honor of his status as the former president, Vice President Shettima will represent the Federal Republic of Nigeria and bringing up the body of the late president. Well, the federal government is expected to announce official funeral arrangements in the coming days with preparation underway for a state burial. So we are expecting, which as normal, a state burial. And I think maybe today or later we may get more information. I think maybe when they consult with the family. And they put his body to the ground, then they can sit down and decide what kind of how to best show our last respect to the man.
We're looking forward to statements on that, on when the interment will be conducted. I believe he will be buried somewhere in his hometown.
I believe he will be buried in Daura. Let us look at what some former presidents are saying. President Jonathan, in a statement, former President Jonathan, in a statement signed by his special advisor Ike Chukwueze, described the late president as a notable leader, patriot, and elder statesman who served our beloved nation as both a military head of state and president to the best of his abilities. Said he will be remembered as a courageous leader, a disciplined officer, and a committed public servant who made considerable contributions towards the peace and progress of our dear nation, the statement read. Jonathan noted that Buhari was deeply admired across the strata of society for his decency, integrity, and exemplary life of service, adding that as a leader, he was selfless in his commitment to duty and served the country with character and a deep sense of patriotism. I say in his passing away, Nigeria has lost one of its foremost leaders. I have lost a respected colleague and elder, Jonathan said. That is quite good coming from our president.
Who he ousted from power. They had a cordial relationship.
Very, very cordial. As a matter of fact, Goodluck Jonathan happens to be the closest president to him, and to the surprise of many.
Yes. So that is a good thing that we should learn from. Buhari was open to President Jonathan even after they had this tussle during when they were seeking for votes. Tongues worked. Disagreement were raised and other things like that. But after the election, they came back and became best of friends. That goes a long way to tell you the kind of president, the kind of person former president.
Both of them were.
Jonathan is still there, he's still alive. Buhari has gone, but he has left so many things for us to learn as upcoming generation, to forgive, to put governors first after you emerge as political office holder.
Similarly, Chief Obasanjo described Buhari's death as a great loss, saying the former president was a patriot and statesman who contributed immensely to Nigeria's social, economic, and political development. He prayed for the repose of Buhari's soul and noted that the former leader would be greatly missed by family, friends, and the nation at large. That is a good one, coming from one of his former boss, and also his former boss, and also his one-time friend and his letter writing mate. President Obasanjo, in his usual style, was constantly writing letters to President Muhammadu Buhari, and I believe they all did it for the betterment of Nigeria. I believe it wasn't beyond that. They believed that Nigeria should get better. That was where they had their differences. And at a point, during 2014, 2015, they were friends. So I believe it is all for the betterment of Nigeria. And for his part, former President General Ibrahim Babangida said he received the news of the passing of Buhari with great shock. In a tribute released shortly after the announcement, Babangida described Buhari as a friend, brother, classmate, and fellow soldier in the journey of nationhood. General Babangida noted that over the years, they shared trenches and trials, dreams and disappointment, victories and moments of reflection. He said their bond was forged not only through military training, but also by shared commitment to ideals of service, discipline, and love for country. He further stated that over the course of their long careers, faith placed both of them in leadership at different times and under very different circumstances, but Buhari remained consistent in his belief in integrity, order, and the dignity of public service. That is coming from one of the former presidents of Nigeria, too, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida.
Looking at it from the perspective where it was former President Babangida that removed former President Buhari through a military coup, peaceful coup, 1985.
Yes.
This will go a long way in telling us that there is a need for us to let bygone be bygone. They related well after he was removed, and even when he became the elected president, they had a cordial relationship with former President IBB. And that is a good virtue for us to learn, even as those people that he has left behind as Nigerians.
And also, this is coming from former Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Immediate past Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo has expressed deep sorrow over the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari, describing him as a true patriot whose life was marked by honesty, discipline, and a steadfast commitment to national service. And in a condolence message yesterday, Osinbajo said he and his wife Dolapo received the news of Buhari's death with profound sadness. He disclosed that shortly after the news broke, he and Dolapo spoke with the former First Lady Aisha Buhari. And sorry, I think I lost that. Okay, he said he spoke with Aisha, former First Lady Aisha Buhari, their son Yusuf, to express their condolences and share in the grief of the family. He said Nigeria has lost a true patriot, a man whose life was marked by unyielding devotion to the nation and love, Osinbajo said. President Buhari's legacy will endure as a testament to the nobility of public service, defined by honesty, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to the public good. He said, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dr. Abbas Tajudeen, has described former President Muhammadu Buhari as an incorruptible leader and a man of integrity. So, these are just some of what people have said. Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu has expressed grief over the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari, describing it as a colossal loss to Nigeria. I think that Seyi Makinde of Oyo State has expressed condolences to President Bola Tinubu over the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Makinde also commiserated with the wife of the late President, Ajia Aisha Buhari, and the entire Buhari family, praying for the repose of your soul. So a lot of messages have been coming in, and they have all been. Let us go to another paper and look at the angle in which they took the story. Okay, let me look at this. The leadership said, a good night, Megeskia, first opposition leader to defeat incumbent, his politics, life and times, timeline of his medical trip, 10 things he will be remembered for, special tributes by Femi Adesina and Garba Shehu. So we can go to the leadership to get that. It's going to be quite rich. For the Daily Monitor, Tinubu government, I think the Daily Monitor is speaking about, in respect to the president, I think this morning I'm going to only take stories that has to do with former President Muhammadu Buhari. For the Punch has the story. Tinubu exit has gathered for Buhari's burial in Daura today. Ex-president dies in London hospital at 82. Shetima arrives with cups, national flags, fly at half-mast as Obasanjo. Governors lead tributes. A general's legacy, Buhari's march through history. So that is from the Punch. Let's move to another paper to see what they have Okay, for the Daily Sun, say cutting falls for Buhari Awujale. Flags that have mast as Shettima leaves for London to accompany body of late ex-president home today. That is from the Daily Sun. Tinubu, Atiku, Kalu, senators others mourn President Muhammadu Buhari. And you can see the picture of ex-president Muhammadu Buhari from 1942 to 2025, and also of Basikiru Kayode Adetona Awujale of Ijebu-Land, who also lived from 1934 to 2025. So we lost two great Nigerians on the same day. Yes, moving forward, we go to the Tribune, the Nigerian Tribune. The story here has it that Buhari, end of an era for the Tribune, dies in London clinic at 82. Tinubu, Obasanjo, IBB, Jonathan, Atiku, Obi, others pays tributes Shettima Galadima to accompany corpse back home. Shettima and Gbajabiamila to accompany corpse back home. Flags to fly at half-mast for 7 days. Emergency effect holds Tuesday. Tight security at his Kaduna home. So that is. Meanwhile, the Awujale of Ijebu-Land, also Adetona, joins his ancestor. He dies at 91, ascended throne 1960. It was a beacon of unity, cultural preservation, says Governor Abiodun. Now, moving on to the Matrix. Okay, the Matrix. Adio Awujale, Nigeria lost a revered traditional ruler, says Tinubu. Sanwo-Olu mourns commensurate with Governor Abiodun Ijebu indiges. Meanwhile, we also have Buhari's death. Nigeria world mourn. Tinubu summons emergency effect meeting as federal government plans full state burial. Tribute pours in as presidents declare 7 days of mourning. That story is on page 2 of the Matrix. The Daily Times, the major headline is also Buhari dies in London. Shettima Gbajabiamila to escort body home. Well, I think almost all the papers here, every paper today apart from one, carry the story. Let us see what the Punch has to say about him. So President Bola Tinubu and the roll call of Nigeria past head of state are expected to converge on Daura today. So it is that he will be buried at Daura as the remains of former President Muhammadu Buhari are laid to rest in keeping with Islamic tradition. This is as the Vice President Kashim Shettima, directed by the President, accompanying Buhari's remains from London, where he died around 4:30 p.m. Sunday. Presidency official spoke to the Punch Sunday night, confirmed that the former president remains will arrive the country early Monday to be flown to his hometown of Daura, Katsina State for burial. So the burial is today, Monday. They are bringing his corpse over night. They will go straight to Daura and they will bury him there tomorrow or today. Also, another source said when the corpse arrive, we are sure the president will go there. After they go to Daura, the president can join them there. So, on whether the other African head of state are expected to arrive in Nigeria for condolence visit, a third official stated, yes, there will be mainly West African leaders, but we don't know who and who until they start to communicate on Monday. So, the official also added the body will arrive early tomorrow and be buried, and we'll start leaving heads of state from West. Okay, we'll start having heads of state from West Africa. It's likely some will come. Okay, and he said if they come, they will stay in their hotels until they get the time to see the president tomorrow. So, okay, just like we say, the president has also summoned an emergency session at the Federal Executive Council scheduled for Tuesday, July 15, 2025, in honor of the late former president. So, well, I think, I believe by later in the day, we will have more people speak about him. Some head of states will come, and also world leaders and countries will also be coming in with their own condolences. So once again, we say from Some TV, may his soul rest in perfect peace, and may his family, loved ones, and the nation have the fortitude to bear the loss of this great Nigerian?
Yeah, I think he lived well, just like we've been saying from the onset of this segment of this edition of the Morning Show. He lived well. He was a good man that ruled Nigeria with commitment, with sincerity of purpose. He tried his best. Despite this and that, here's where we are as a result of his commitment and his team. He was the president that said, let's eat what we grow and grow what we eat. He was pro-Nigeria. He wanted us to be truly an independent nation. Agriculturally and even in other aspects of the economy. You will discover that in most instances he wear, how do I call it, Nigerian fabric. He's most of the time, he hardly will you see him wearing suit and other. Not that.
The thing is that we can make suit here in Nigeria.
Yes.
Well, then wearing native fabric does not mean that the fabric is made in Nigeria.
Okay, that's another aspect of it.
That's another aspect of it.
Yeah. But he is actually an African leader who has always represented the interest of Africa, a Nigerian leader who has always represented the interest of Nigeria until he died. So may Allah grant him Al-Jannah Firdaus.
Amen. Well, I think that's all we'll take on this Monday edition of the Morning Show. We'll go for a short break and we'll return. The Morning Show continues with the Pidgin segment. Don't go anywhere.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State. Unlock seamless 247 financial transaction, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 247 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. Supersoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking products and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 247. Ascend to the future. Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast, and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
My country people, una good morning this morning, and I dey throw a salute to all of una. I hope you say una enjoy una weekend, my country people. Meanwhile, I no go forget to welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this na section where we dey always dey knack una correct story concerning the happening things for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. My name will not change. I still remain Esther Oka Steven, and with me this morning, and my correct guest, my personal person, will be Oga Moses. Oga Moses, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much. I did very happy to come here this morning, Monday morning.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my country people, as una can see, as we Nigerians, my country people, as una can see, joy not too much plenty for our faces. So can say we don't lost our ex-president, will be General Muhammadu Buhari. As una can see, my guest in the house, Oga Moses, now since yesterday when he heard the story, now he dey mourn you. As una can see, you even putting eyeglass for face to follow me touch light matter this morning. Oh, my country people, in fact, Nigeria as a whole now, as they talk to now, so joy not day for inside the country. Sake of say our president don't buy yesterday. This one come make people for far and near come they talk say Kai say our ex-president really do well for inside the country. But when I sabi say that time when he be president, people who they talk who say, he not be correct person. Say, make he come out for that place. Say he not they do well. But the country people who not come sabi say even self me now made sit down for here they talk now. I even missing regime. I can't even like ex-president General Muhammadu Buhari regime past the kind regime when he be say I can't find myself. So this morning, you know, I don't know how the thing it be for una whether una get joy or be una no get joy. But as for me, I no get joy, my country people. But meanwhile, our president, our ex-president, my country people, he died at the age of 82. Now he died for London hospital. Now yesterday night they confirm my country people. So now for London, now he died, my country people. As I dey talk to una so, he talk person for on top this matter we can alert we for inside the country. He name na Garuba Shehu. Yes, now Garuba Shehu na post am say our ex-president he don't buy my country people. And then born our ex-president will be General Muhammadu Buhari. Then born am for inside the Daura when he did for inside the Katsina state. And according to how the Tory take they go, then talk say na him be the 23rd child of him papa. Yes, they say na him be the 23rd child of him papa. And then say him papa died when him be just 4 years old. So then take a talk am. Then say na him mama na him raise am up. My country people una dey see am. why I Torchlight matter reach this place now because of say I no want those ones when it be say and they look like say hope not dey again, and they look like say hardship is too much for inside the country, and they look say yes because say their husband not dey again, the children no go fit to become better people. Una lie, una don't see am from the life of our ex-president. Say na im mama na im train am up, as una can see im grow up without im papa, and na the 23rd child na him be for the house. Una don't see him. Now, mama not try. Mama try. He grow up for inside hardship, so tell he can't even become a president. Una they see the kind of hope when he be say in give. Oga Moses, as he say you still dey mourn our ex-president. That is why you put on black eyeglass with me this morning. Because make you take heart. Help me Torchlight matter for him. This thing when I talk now.
All right, thank you very much. You know, say death now something we you go come for everybody. A matter of time. But we thank God say in live to reach that age. Not everybody go live to reach that age. So even scientists don't talk and say research don't show say the average lifespan of a Nigerian na 56 years old. So it means say if you pass 56 years old, you suppose happy. But our ex-president died at the age of 82 or 80 something. So this one na glorious exit, no be gone too soon. So now something will be say it already happened. We just have to take heart.
Now
so we just dey pray say may God forgive him of his shortcomings.
Now so
you see say this one a lesson to us say if you dey in a position of leadership or authority, you get power, make you no misuse them.
Now so
Make you no use them oppress people. Make you no trample on the right of human beings. Because say one day you go leave that place.
Now so
if you be leader, if you be boss, you be your guy, you get any position where you hold now like this, just know say one day
you go leave am.
You go leave am. Oyinbo man talk say power is transient. It means say you go come out from your hand, enter another person's hand. Before you go there, another person don already dey there.
Before.
So na big lesson where we say if we get opportunity, make we use am well. Because say we no go live forever. And my advice to people out there be say make they try to find wetin go make them happy. I know say things dey very very hard, but you go see if you dey waka for road, you go see the way people dey tie face, the vex, all those kind of things. Things dey very hard, but at least make you try. They make something, find something wey go make you happy, so that the time wey death go call you, you go know say at least you live a fulfilled life before you die. So we go miss our former president. Na something wey be say it already happened. We no fit ask God why. And I go like extend my condolences to the people of Daura, the people of Katsina, and the people of Nigeria as a whole. So now wetin I get to talk with this.
Hi, Oga Moses, thank you very much for torchlighting matter for me this morning. Country people who don't hear am for Oga Moses Matt, the one when he talk, when he sweets me well, he talk say, this life make we take and jeje. Say, and also if you dey in position, say make you try to do what is right, my country people. You say if you dey govern, make you govern us well. Say if you be leader, say make you lead your people well. Say this power when una dey see so, it get expiring date, my country people. So when you dey in position of governing people, make you dey govern them well, make you dey do the right thing. Because of say that is inevitable, my country people. Yes, that is inevitable. When I don't come see and say our president, when he wants to leave us, himself no expect saying go die yesterday. But as time not there for anybody side, when time come, you know see say he finally go, my country people.
And
so
you get what you talk about. See, na only mama raise him up.
Yes.
So now also, you know, say some
he
people
was 4 years old when he be saying papa die.
So this one
and his mama raise him up.
Yes, you get people out there will be seeing now only them, maybe they day with their mother or they day with their father. So this one serve na form of inspiration. Say you feel become something no matter your condition, no matter your circumstance, where you grow up. So now also something will be say I admire for him to rise up from that situation to become president 2 times.
It's not easy.
In military and civilian.
So
na good thing be that one.
Country people una don hear am. Oga Moses don follow touchlight matter reach advising level. So make una no dey look like say hope don go sake of say those of una when e be say una be widow una go look and say this is pikin. I go take all am na this is pikin suffer too much. I no fit to go school. I no fit to put am for school. He say make una no relent. So make una continue to dey push these children they go from. Even some of una self, some of we parents, we dey alive, papa dey, mama dey, to train pikin again even for free education na problem. So I beg make una wake up. Yes, if mama raise am up without papa, and at the end of the day, he still make am for life. He rule Nigeria good 2 times in my country. People pre-democracy and for democracy. I una see am. So I beg make una not dey lost hope. Yes, sake of say tomorrow fit be better day for everybody. Okay, my country people, for those of una wey just dey join us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show, and a section where we would always knack una correct story of concerning the happening things for inside the country. Okay, we just touched light matter concerning the death of our ex-president, will be General Muhammadu Buhari. Sake of say in die yesterday. Na talk person wey carry this matter come na Garuba Shehu for his ex-handle page na him post am, my country people, and they talk to una so joy no dey for inside the country. Sake of say all of us dey mourn the death of our ex-president. Oga Moses, you sabi say this our ex-president when he be say he go, na only him now see say him name no dey sweet without adding that general.
Yes.
If general not there for this our ex-president he name, that Muhammad, he know they come out to find you.
You know, so
but when they call him say general, now that time the Muhammad go come sound fine, then the Buhari go come follow.
You know,
now
so
see how name bam.
The talk say once a general is always a general. So
nah, so
the title still dey there.
The title they always they remain for that place, and that one I can make a name sweetie. But to me, why we they pray say make in gentle soul rest in perfect peace, my country people. Okay, now so Tori can carry us to the enter for NDLEA matter for inside the Lagos State sake of say they don't babu one criminal for that place when he be say in name na Chike Eze, my country people. For that general, for that Murtala Muhammed International Airport, yes. Now for Murtala Muhammed International Airport, now then catch a Chike Eze, my country people, with cannabis weighing about 11.3 kg. My country people who not hear waiting at the talk, then catch am with drug for inside the microwave. Saying they carry am, they fly go for Obodo Yubo, saying they go Thailand, my country people. You can't package this thing well. Forget to say they go do proper checkup. Even if they say he put some for inside the lipstick. The lipstick when it be say women they use, say he package the thing so tell reach for that level, my country people. And they talk to una so they don't baba my talk say yes, say na into that business now in they say na so in they do in business ever since, say na so in they package and but today the breeze come blow now they don't come see waiting in the hide, my country people. So they talk to una so NDLEA they don't carry him go for their place there, and he must face the law concerning this thing when he be say he go carry in hand to chook. The matter no end for there, even to serve now. So for Gombe State, the NDLEA for inside the Gombe State, they come catch 122-year-old Issa Suleiman, even to serve with 148-year-old man, whether they call him say Kabir Muhammad. They come say then they say tramadol, my country people. This one they say their own na tramadol. When I come see him say this 48-year-old man carry this 22-year-old boy, and all of them they do this business, my country people. But they always they tell una for this place, say make una find correct handwork to do. Una no dey here. We don't talk about drug matter well for this station. For this morning show, we always they tell una say plenty work there for inside the Nigeria. My country people, as una can see now, these people una say they talk to una so una sabi say them no go unpunished. Yes, they no go unpunished. They must face the law. God Moses, I be no be so.
Na so.
Even yourself, my country people, una sabi say, una see how Chike carrying on, go put even totally reach for lipstick. So that when they see him, they go say, and this one just normal consignment, na lipstick, nothing go happen. But as they say, make them check, wait till they see my country people. So I beg, I want to make Oga Moses help me touch light matter, still help me talk to our youth to them. Say, I beg, make them calm down, make them find correct something do. Sake of say these ones wey dem catch now, I know say them no go unpunished. Oga Moses, how you see am?
The matter na something wey be say it dey happen every day for our society. The first thing wey I go talk be say na say no to drugs.
Okay.
You know, one thing about drugs be say, just like any form of addiction, once you start to dey do am, it dey hard for you to stop. Many youths out there now, if you dey waka for road, you go see the way many youths dey misbehave. Now because of this drug matter, they wan just dey high. Their problem, they wake up in the morning, they find wetin go make them high. Even if they no get money, they go sell wetin them get. Or they go find any other thing. I don't hear say some people go use hypo, I've been waiting. They use different kind of things just to make them high. Make our youth say no to drugs. You know, this NDLA matter, NDLA don't they do their work very, very well right from time. But just that people, they stubborn, they don't want to stop. This airport where they see, they get sophisticated gadgets for there. We go detect anything where they carry come. You know why it's past them? Now their work. And they get the resources where they go use catch these people where they carry drugs. So you will be say you like your life and you don't want to enter trouble, make you just avoid this kind of thing.
Correct.
If you travel outside country, person say, I beg help me carry this and go deliver am to my brother where they there or to my friend where they there. Talk say no. And make sure say if you travel, you search your bag, search everything where you get. Because at times, if you be say you dey innocent, but person go put that thing inside to implicate you now. If they catch you, they no go hear story.
Correct.
So make sure say you search your goods very well, you search yourself well. Make sure say nothing dey there. So that you go pass, go do your business in peace. Because people dey evil nowadays. They won't just implicate you because they hear say they travel abroad. They won't spoil your reputation. They won't spoil your chances of getting success. So my advice be say make people stop to dey do drugs. It dey really tarnish our reputation and it dey destroy our life. So many youth will get bright future now like this. If you see them, they don't waste. Some of them, where we did primary school together, where we did secondary school together, where we say this one, they do very well for school. Or you get one better handwork or better skill where they do like that. But based on, say, peer pressure, in friends don't introduce them to drugs, say, if you take this one more, you go high. Normal self, as a person, you supposed to get confidence. No be drugs go make you high. Make you get confidence. You on your own, you feel even get confidence to do what you want to do, to live your life. So now waiting I get to talk about this matter be that.
Country people who don't hear am from Oga Moses mouth. The one when he talk, when he sweet me well, he says even himself say some people go fit implicate you. Yes, I agree for that one. Sake of say even self last week now, so they catch some people for the same Murtala Airport for inside that place for Lagos State there. And then talk to say now message 9 people message them go Obodo Yubo, say make them go deliver consignment. So big con those of una when it be say una they travel out where somebody go just come meet una talk say I beg help me deliver this consignment to my brother or my auntie when he there for that place. Tell the person say make you see the consignment. May you yourself see. Not before only airport it dey happen. Even yourself for motor park. When somebody go say I beg carry this thing go for so state for me. Tell the person say okay I don't hear but make I see waiting there for inside. If the person refuse to unseal it for you, make you no go that kind of message. Sake of say many messages not to implicate you. Una don't hear am my country people and even yourself those of una wey there for inside this pinches business when it be say of drug dealing and the rest. Sophisticated equipment the way they take check on her for that airport if una no know. As Oga Moses take talk am inside the lipstick, wetin go make them say bring out that lipstick. Now that thing nine trace am so till they reach that place. Trace am so till they enter inside that microwave when he be say he put am. So I beg make una dey careful. No be just for airport or even self of our motor parks them. As I dey tell una so things dey happen. Yes, just to implicate you. My country people, for those of una wey just they watch us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. And we just touchlight matter concerning the death of our ex-president, will be General Muhammadu Buhari. Sake of say, in yesterday, Sunday, for London Hospital, my country people. The talk person will carry this story come for Nigerian people, na Garba Shehu, na impost am yesterday for we country, oh, my country people. So we don't pray. Say make in gentle soul rest in perfect peace. And also the second matter where we carry common concerning one Chika Eze when he be say dem gbabam for Murtala International Airport to my country people as him go hide cannabis for inside the microwave and for inside the lipstick my country people then locate am then trace am during checking na from then dem come gbabam say in hand not pure at all. Even say for Gombe State then catch 122-year-old boy with 148-year-old man my country people when he be say them they sell this tramadol. Oga Moses, you sabi say this thing when they talk, you get some one time when they be say they catch some people, they say they put this their substances for inside the meat pie.
Yes, they do them.
Yes. Somebody confess come outside say they put am for inside the meat pie where you go see meat, potato for inside. Now their drugs now they take wrap on my country people. Pikin go carry come out they chop, mama go dey happy say my baby they eat better thing. You know say na high now your pikin dey high. So parents for out there big on to make we dey check our children the kind of way they chop. Yes, if your pikin don't come love meat pie to an estimate be say no fit avoid them. Make you yourself one day tell and say, my child, let me test this your meat pie. So that you go notice the kind of way they talk. So of say nowadays they put them inside their meat pie, their burgers, their chin-chin.
Even chocolates.
Even so chocolate in my country, people on a don't hear them. Even chocolate, so some kind of time, even though you not go chop and make you just carry the tea, open them. Say you want to see the ingredient for inside. Now from there, now you go know, say that meat pie where your pikin they carry come from university, not be normal meat pie. Okay, and also lastly for youth out there, big corner, those ones when it be say peer group don't begin they spoil on our finishing, make una change, make una retreat. Friend when it be say their way not pure, make una not they follow them. Also parents, big corner, not be all kind of friends now go they allow they come on our house. Yes, not be bad thing to you to tell your pikin say these friends where you they follow make you stop them and no like them. Yes, and on one or two occasions make you they send those children away from your home, big corner. Okay, oh my country people, before I go draw the curtain on the pigeon section this morning, make I thank my guest once again. Oga Moses, thank you for joining me this morning.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Oga. And also my viewers at home, make una not forget to comment on Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself will be there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Make una follow me touch lights matter for dear. I still remain Esther Okas TV and I thank you for watching this pigeon section. Nado.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Super Cab, safe, convenient, and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Welcome back to the morning show on Sun TV. I am Abraham Joda, and still with me is Mr. Daniel Kukwet.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Abraham, and good morning once again to you out there.
Still on the former President Muhammadu Buhari. And this is the segment where we look at news coming from Taraba State, the capital of, coming from Taraba State, which is our host state. So we're broadcasting live from Jalingo, Taraba. And we'll be looking at these stories from the pages of Taraba News paper. So we'll go for a short break. Okay, no, I think the papers are here. So let us look at the news from the cover page of Taraba News. Taraba News newspaper in Nigeria. Also, let us just look at the stories coming there. The major headlines says Governor Kefas mourns passing of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Governor Kefas mourns the passing away of former President Muhammadu Buhari. The governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, has expressed deep sorrow over the passing of Nigeria's immediate past President Muhammadu Buhari. Governor Kefas described the former president as a patriotic leader who devoted his life to the service of the nation, both as a military officer and as a democratically elected president. He noted that Buhari's legacy will be remembered for his commitment to national unity, anti-corruption efforts, and his austere personal discipline. The governor acknowledged Buhari's influence in shaping Nigeria's democratic journey and commended his dedication to maintaining the sovereignty and stability of the country during challenging periods in its history. So, and the government and the people of Taraba State joined the rest of the nation among the loss of the former president. Governor Kefas extends his condolences to the family of the president, the government of Katsina State, and all Nigerians during this national loss. This statement was signed by Honorable Manuel Bello, Special Advisor on Media and Digital Communications. I think this is a good one coming. The governor has spoken for the people of Taraba State.
Yes, Taraba State is not left out in the mourning of former President Muhammadu Buhari, a patriotic leader that has lived a life of service to Nigeria and to the people of Nigeria. So our condolences once again from this platform of Morning Show to the family of late former President Muhammadu Buhari.
Now let us look at this report on Taraba News. Muhammad Buhari, life of discipline, duty, and determination. Let me just read some part of this article. You can get it on page 2 of Taraba News. We say, let me just read some parts, pick up some information from me. He said he was born on December 17, 1942, to a Fulani family in Daura, Katsina State. Muhammad Buhari was the 23rd child of his father. The death of his father when he was just 4 years old will foreshadow a life of hardship and independence. Early on, Buhari was drawn to structure and discipline. This pulled him into the Nigerian army at a time when the nation was still grappling with its post-independence identity. He trained both at home and abroad, attended military institutions in Nigeria, India, the UK, and the United States. His rise was swift and earned. He was a tough, uncompromising, and widely regarded as incorruptible, an image that would shape much of his public life. And in 1983, amidst economic woes and widespread corruption, under a civilian regime, Buhari was thrust into power through a military coup. As head of state from 1983 to 1985, his regime was marked by what many called war on indiscipline. Public officials were jailed, civil servants and were forced to show up to work on time, and street traders could be flogged for blocking the road. These are just some of the things I will remember President Muhammadu Buhari for.
That is it. He is remembered for so many good things, prominently among which is war against indiscipline and corruption and other worthy endeavors that he has taken as President of Nigeria.
Okay, let us look at some other stories on the cover pages of Taraba News. 17 passengers rescued as police foil kidnapping attempt in Taraba. That story is on page 3. Then Taraba will carry landowners protest delayed compensation for federal varsity site. Story is on page 7. Taraba on the road to sustainable peace as Bureau develops strategy framework. Story is on page 6. Then we have gospel musician Pastor Joel Yola launches book, Celebrate Birthday in Grand Style. Stories on page 4. In Taraba, government hosts first ever summit for Muslim women preachers. Wow. That is on page 5. Then 3 arrested for murder of farmer in Taraba. That's on page 10. So that is the stories. Let us look at this story where the Taraba State Police Command has confirmed the successful rescue of 17 passengers who narrowly escaped abduction after suspected kidnappers ambushed their vehicle in Wukai local government area of the state. The passengers were traveling in an 18-seater Toyota Hiace bus with registration number 26G17TR en route Yola, Adamawa State from Enugu when the attack occurred last Saturday night. In a statement on Sunday, the Command's Public Relations Officer, ASP James Lashen, said the Wukai Police Division received a distress call at about 11:45 p.m. and immediately sprang into action. They said that the suspect fled into the bush upon sighting the approaching security team, leaving all passengers behind. However, one of the passengers, 22 years old Sadiq Usman of Chemba ethnicity, was initially unaccounted for. Meanwhile, a joint security search operation was promptly launched and Usman was later found unharmed. All passengers have been confirmed safe and in good health. I think we thank the security operatives for coming to the aid of these passengers.
That's a good one. Prompt response like that has proven to save the day in many instances. So the police should keep up the good work. We trust them that they are actually our friends. A friend in the day of trouble is actually a friend indeed. So
And I think these days, I think the more attention needs to be placed on Southern Taraba, especially that Bukari axis, Bukari Kinti Road, and the rest of it will carry Zakibiam Road. This area, I think, there's been an increase in crime rates.
It has been there. It has been like that for some years now, but the security operative has been right on top of it. At most instances, we've recorded so many success stories. But somehow you will discover that criminals are taking advantage of the bad roads there and other things like that to perpetrate some of these evil. And those communities around that place, those communities around that axis, those small villages,
yes,
there is a need for the leadership, the traditional rulers, the community, vigilante, and other things to put more attention on those strange faces they see. You know, they are farming communities. At times you see people traveling and coming to settle as farmers. Then they go ahead to do some of these dark activities using those farming and other business activities in that place as a decoy. So there is a need for more surveillance.
Now, let's go to this story on page 7. Say Taraba will carry landowners protest delayed compensation for federal varsity sites. Landowners whose property hosts the federal university will carry out raised alarm over the prolonged non-payment of compensation owed to them by the Taraba state government. They allege that the delay has plunged many of the affected landowners into hunger and poverty and forced numerous students in the area to drop out of school. In a statement issued to journalists in Jalingo, the landowners, speaking through their solicitor, Barrister P.M. Shagna, expressed frustration that despite several appeals to relevant authorities, no concrete steps have been taken to address their plight. The affected landowners, who are reportedly kinsmen of the state governor, Dr. Agbu Kefas, acknowledged that the governor has partially complied with the High Court judgment by paying 50% of the compensation due. However, they insist the outstanding balance must be urgently settled to avert further hardship. Our clients and your people have exhausted their patience after a series of pleas to the government, which have failed. Our clients have been on my neck, and the leadership of the group I will carry. Please, sir, save us the trouble of further misunderstanding when they issue the statement. I think there's a need to pay up these people.
Yeah, it is the entitlements. There is a need for them to. It's their land. Government needs to compensate them. But what I don't understand is that, is it the state government that is supposed to pay the compensation or the federal government?
I think from what it is the state government. Maybe the state government gave the land to the federal government. Barrister Shagna recorded that during post-judgment negotiation in 2023, it was agreed the sum of 205 million will be paid to the landowners in 7 installments between December 2023 and July 2024. Unfortunately, we are now in the month of July 2025, yet we have an outstanding balance of about 80 million still unpaid to my clients.
Is it 80 million?
Yes, 80 million naira. I think the judgment is 205, and it was meant to be paid in installments between December 2023 and July 2024 in 7 installments. So it was supposed to be a monthly payment. But it's quite unfortunate that we have governments across Nigeria whereby they disobey court orders.
But 80 million naira, I don't think it's too much for. They should expedite action on seeing to it that
it's a court order, and we shouldn't encourage. That is one thing. A lot of government, but the court judgment should be respected, because that is an institution, and if the government does not respect institution, how do they? What message are they sending to the people? So I think this judgment should be respected. They should be paid their due. 80 million is left. They should be paid their money. They sacrifice this land for the betterment of Taraba State.
Yeah, they should not be allowed to bear the pain of the sacrifice alone.
Yeah.
Since they've given out their land that they will have used for other worldwide activity for the development of Taraba State, the state government should look for a way to compensate them. Considering that it is even a court order, it's something else. So.
Okay. Well, that's all we can take on this morning's edition of Taraba News. This morning's edition of the Morning Show. So I want to thank everybody that we have made this production a successful one. Mr. Moses Peter, the studio manager. We also have Silas Walu Gold Gift, Mr. Lazarus, Meshach Lazarus.
The son of the prophet.
The son of a prophet. We also have the tech lead, Mr. John Oyewole, and Madam Esther Oka Stephen, everybody that's ensured that this production works. We are not also not forgetting our assistant here. What's her name again?
Esther Oka Stephen?
No, the one that helps us, Mommy Abraham.
Okay,
Mommy she ensured that this studio was in very good condition when I came this morning. I think also she's part of the production crew.
Of course.
And also Mr. Radane Kukwen, good morning. Thank you for coming here on this somber morning.
Thank you very much. I'm always very happy to be here making this analysis with you. And once again, condolences to the family of former President Muhammadu Buhari, the people of Katsina State. May Allah grant the deceased former president Al-Jannah Firdausi.
Okay, to the executive producer, Chief Gabriel Lainka, for this wonderful platform that you've provided. I am Abraham Minor Joda. Have a wonderful day.